Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty here in Franchise Mode of Super Mega Baseball 3. Last time out, we absolutely destroyed one of our fellow expansion team, the Sandcats, by a score of 20-5. And on the increased difficulty, honestly wasn't expecting that. I think they may have just had a really bad game. Anyway, so today, in this episode, our undefeated Hot Corners are going to be taking on the Blowfish, which, if you follow my stories on fanfiction, would know that our fictional manager, Buck Wing, his old team is the Blowfish, so think of this as a revenge game to show them what they missed when they fired him. Last we left off player development-wise, we got Geronimo James, just for bros, into his shampoo, brought his power up 2 and his speed up 1, and he did not gain the utility trait, which would have been nice. Because that prevents penalties on fielding and stuff when you're in a secondary position. Other opportunities did come up. Geronimo James also suffered a bout of food poisoning, which increased his speed by 7 prior to the upgrade. So really, he got an upgrade of 8 speed. So that's pretty good. Makes him even faster. Alright, let's jump into the game. We got rookie Noah Kaiser on the hill today for us. Is Belter fully healed? He is. He can come back in and play. So position swap with Sox. And we will put Belter back in. Welcome back to the lineup, Bo. We also do have our designated hitter today. Still again, so Randy Man does not have to be the DH anymore. That can be Dirk Sportswood. But he's actually the better fielder than Burko, so we will swap them. So that Burko will just be DH. No, perfect. Alright, and Stagcleaf, there is a righty on the hill. He's hitting pretty well. He went 5 for 5, but at the same time, let's be smart. Let's put DeGrande back in, get him some reps. Other than that, I don't think there's any changes that need to be made. We just need to, fix the lineup. So obviously we want James batting first. Live will bat second. We'll put Jumps at third. Belter bats 4th, Bash is 5, then we got Holmes in 6th, Sportswood can bat 7th. Burko's doing better, so we'll put him as 7. Actually, DeGrande has more power, so we'll make him 6th. Holmes will be 7, then Burko, and then Sportswood. Who's faster? Burko just a tiny bit thanks to his boost right now, so we'll put him 9 actually. Alright, let's do this. Those are the changes. Let's play the game. Going to Swagger Center in the middle of Chumpton as we see the Blowfish here. It looks like it could be a dusk game, it looks from the picture, but that could be misleading. Let's wait and see. I'm so excited for this, episode 6. I still have to upload episode 5 when I'm recording this, so I'll probably do that today. And then I'll probably upload 6 tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest. Just depends on how I'm feeling. Ooh, they got some bad mojo on their side. And Stanley's playing hurt. Okay, let's get it on. This looks like this is a Twilight game. All right, pitch up. Let's go. Bradwick is on the hill, the number 2 starter for the Blowfish. That's on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. That's right there, 0-2. Should have taken that. That's a bad pitch. Chased it. Backman there. Oh, Backman's playing first today. He's the backup catcher. He got a live and left. All right, come on, Stan. That was my pitch. Oh, my God. Bradwick is not messing around right now. He's throwing some strikes. That's going to fly left center. It's going to be easy play over there for the center fielder. And Quan will make the catch out there. 2 outs. That'll bring Jed Jumps up. Ball outside. 1-0. That's right. They lost Batch Wilson, who was their starting center fielder. He got drafted. 2-0 count for Jumps. Ball 3. Low in the dirt. Bradwick falling behind. That's going to be at the bottom of the zone for a strike. 3-1. On the inside corner again. Full count. Inside ball 4. He wanted me to chase it. I'm not going to, though. Give me that walk. Jumps on first. Let's go, Belter. All right, 0-2. Inside, throw down, not in time. Jumps is going to steal second on the third pitch. 1-2 to count to Belter. First game back after the injury. That's going to be a pop out into foul territory. Makes the catch as Rod fourth, and that's the third out. Mwanga, Steed, and Gutterson up to face rookie Noah Kaiser. Here's Nuru Mwanga playing traditional right field position. Was the leadoff hitter for us last season. Got off 0-1. Two-seamer called a strike, 0-2. Heater fouled off, still 0-2. Slider on the ground to short. Holmes to her left, fields and fires, 1 out. Bring up Marvin Steed. His power versus righty. Okay. Fork ball. Foul off, 2-2. Come on, Noah. Chased it in the dirt. Fair ball. Come on, Tiny, make the play. Good job. Now to bring up Gutterson. He's got tough out, but he's not hitting the ball all that great right now, so we'll see how he reacts here. First pitch is called a strike, 0-1. Slider swung through it, 0-2. Fork ball low. Okay. Heater inside, 2-2. Okay. Curveball froze him. Strike 3 called. Bye-bye, Keg. Nothing doing for them in the first. Top 2 we go. 5, 6, and 7 to face Bradwick. Here's Bobby Bash. Has 5 homers on the season already. Ball inside, 1-0. Might lead the league. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Pardon me. Fouled off, 1-2 now. High ball 2. Come on, Bobby. I chased that one. Fight 8. Damn it. Now to Grande. 3 homers in his 1 game. All low, 1-0. It's inside as well. Low. Oh, that's at the knees? Okay, 1-1. That's a strike, 1-2. Swung through it, strike 3. DeGrande down on strikes. 2 quick outs here for Bradwick. I'll bring up Holmes. Come on, Nora. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Low, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Swung through it, 2-2. Behind. Rip to right field. That's going to be the first hit of the day for the Hot Corners as Holmes is the one to get on the board. Now bring up Sportswood. Batting .400 on the season. No home runs to this point. Strike right there. 0-1. Fouled off. It's quickly behind 0-2. Holmes at first. Slider fouled off. Still 0-2. Inside ball 1. 1-2. That's line to right. That's going to be an easy out, though, as it's right to Mwanga, who takes a few steps in, makes the catch. 1 hit for the Hot Corners. Nothing else happening besides that. Bottom 2 we go. 4, 5, and 6 up for the Blowfish. Backup catcher Harry Backman playing first base today in place of Carloco. And what that's about, first pitch grounded to short. Holmes comes in and fields, fires to first. 1 quick out. We'll bring up Elvis Stanley, who's playing hurt at shortstop today. Interesting tactic. Slider outside, 1-0. Heater popped up on the infield. Behind the mound, Kaiser calls for it. He's got it. 2 outs. Bring up Rod fourth. Contact hitter looks at one in the inside corner, 1-1. Or 0-1. Third ball called a strike on the high outside corner. Going to the quick count now. Fork ball, skied to right. James going towards the line into foul territory. Leaps at the wall. It is foul. Way out of reach. 0-2 the count. Heater outside and low. 1-2. Slider fouled off. Still 1-2. Two-seamer. Line softly to left center. Live going over. Makes catch for the third out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser to start the game. Top 3 we go. Nothing doing for the Blowfish. Remains 0-0. Burko will lead off, and then we'll flip the lineup over for the Hot Corners here in the third as Bradwick delivers the first pitch. Way inside, almost hits him, 1-0. It's outside and low, 2-0 now. Oh, just outside, missed the corner, 3-0, Bradwick behind again. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk to Burko. Burko's doing a great job of getting on every game he's played. Runner on first now for James. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. High ball 1. James doesn't like it. Heater outside, 2-1 now. That was a pitch out for some reason. Pitch out again, 3-1 the count. Got to come in now. Line just foul. Full count now for James. Liner down the left field line. Gutterson cuts it off, but the runner was going, and he only has to play at first. 1 out now as the runner advances. Lively now up. Runner in scoring position. 0 for 1 today. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Ball low. 1-1 the count now. Bradwick set. Delivers. Third pitch ripped dead center field. Chasing the center fielder back. Quan will make the catch, though, for the second out as Burko has to remain at second base. Unproductive out now as Jeb jumps up. Drew a walk his first time up. No official at bat at this point. Ball inside. Just missed the zone. Fouled off. 1-1 the count now. Jumps behind on the fastball. Slider ripped into the left center gap. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It will get past Quan all the way into the left center corner wall. Burko scores easily as jumps in with a double on the game. His first hit of the day, and it's 1-0 Hot Corners as the ice has been broken here in the third inning. Bo Belter up now with another RBI opportunity. Jumps at second. Ball low, 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0 the count now. Swung through it. Throw down to third. It is dropped by Gutterson, and that's a stolen base for Jumps. Bad throw for fourth. 2-1 the count now to Belter. Ball high. 3-1 the count now as Bradwick's backing into a corner. Rip to right field. That liner's going to go right to Awanga, though, and that will end the inning. Bad luck on that hit, but the Hot Corners do break the ice here on 2 hits. And, well, actually 1 hit and another walk as they make it 1-0. Bottom 3 we go. Hog Porker, a new addition to the B-Wolves line. Yeah. Blowfish lineup, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the B-Wolves. Blowfish lineup, he's a new addition. Plays second base. Strike on the low corner, 0-1. Good pitch from Kaiser. Second pitch called a strike in the inside corner, 0-2 now. 2-seamer ripped on the ground to short. Holmes there. Fields and fires. 1 out. Now Cheyenne Hill, the other second baseman. She is DHing today. Not playing in the field. Batting a little tense today. First pitch inside, ball 1. Heater popped up behind the mound, Jumps coming in and calling for it. Makes catch, 2 outs. Now Ricky Kwan up playing center field in replacement of the missing outfielder Batch Wilson, who was drafted in the expansion draft. Looks at a curve ball outside, 1-0. Slider low, 2-0 the count now. Heater called a strike on the high outside corner, 2-1. Fork ball called a strike at the letters, 2-2. 2-seamer softly on the ground to second. Jumps there to field. Fires to first, and that's another 3-up, 3-down inning for Kaiser. Perfect through 3. To the 4th we go. Bash, DeGrande, and Holmes to meet Bradwick for the second time as he's over 50 pitches already and only the 4th inning. Bash looks at one way high, not even close, 1-0. Second pitch is skied, foul, out of play. A little late on that swing was Bash. Swung through it, 1-2 now. Looking to protect. Swung through it again, strike 3. Down on strikes, Bradwick gets another K. Now DeGrande up, he struck out his first time up. Check the swing just inside, 1-0. Ripped hard on the ground right at the shortstop Stanley, who makes the play to first, 2 outs. Now to bring up Holmes. Drew a single her first time up back in the second. First pitch is on the high inside corner for a strike, 0-1 on that fastball. Next fastball is high from Bradwick, 1-1. Another heater, ripped foul just behind his Holmes, 1-2. Now how's he going to get her out? Change-up, slider, fastball. Change-up, pulled foul. Staying alive is Holmes. Fastball, just foul off the diving backman's glove. Still 1-2. Outside for ball 2. That fastball did not threaten the zone. That one did. She swung through for strike 3. Another strikeout for Bradwick as he has a clean inning in the 4th. Bottom 4 we go. Back to the top of the Blowfish lineup. Nairobi Wanga.
Fielder, Nairobi Wanga.
Nairobi Wanga. So it is Wanga. I was pronouncing that wrong the whole time. The O's are silent. Nairobi Wanga. Okay. Slider hard on the ground to short. Diving his homes to cut it off. Getting up and firing. It is not in time. An infield hit for Wanga. First of the day for the Blowfish. That puts the speedy outfielder on first against Kaiser. Pitch out. Ball 1. Marvin Steed up. Slider just low. 2-0. Two-seamer swung through by Steed. He was not ready for it. 2-1. Curveball called a strike at the knees. 2-2. Throw down by DeGrande, not in time as Wanga steals easily. 2-2 the count. Heater high. Full count now. Forkball ripped into the right center gap. That is going to get down and all the way to the wall. Wanga is going to score easily as Steed's already on his way to second. Looking for 3 now. Cut off by jumps. He fires it back in, but it's a sliding triple for Marvin Steed as he ties the game up at 1 with Gutterson to follow. Here's Keg leading off. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Kaiser looking to get out of a jam here. Curveball low, 1-1. Two-seamer high, 2-1 now. Forkball called a strike, 2-2. Slider froze him again at the letter. Strike 3 call, and Kaiser gets another K. That'll bring up Backman now. 0 for 1 today. Slider at the knees, dribbled to first. Sportswood has no choice but to go to first. Makes the out as the run scores on the RBI ground out. 2-1 Blowfish lead as that brings up Elvis Stanley with 2 outs, nobody on. Heater at the letters, skied down the left field line. Alive going over into the foul territory here. Makes the catch for the 3rd out as Kaiser does give up 2 hits as 2 runs come across to score in the inning, and the Blowfish take the lead in the 4th. To the 5th we go, 2-1. Sportswood up now, 0 for 1 today. Where Bradwick's first pitch is just outside on the changeup, 0-1, 1-0. Heater at the letters called a strike, 1-1. His 3rd pitch driven to right center field. Going over is Wanga. It's just out of his reach, and that's going to get to the wall. Sportswood's rounding first, and he will be in with a double to lead off the inning as the Hot Corners are in business here in the 5th. Burko up now, also drew a walk his first time ups. First pitch from Bradwick is above the letters, 1-0. He has not seen a strike yet today. There's the first one on the 6th pitch, 1-1 now. Heater at the knees, grounded to second. Porker has no choice but to go to first to make the out as Sportswood advances to 3rd on the play. James up now with an RBI opportunity, 0 for 2 today. Ball outside, 1-0. Just missed on the heater. Heater high again, 2-0 the count now. Bradwick behind. Change up on the inside corner, a strike, 2-1. Swung through the heater is James, 2-2 now. That's ripped into left field. It gets down right in front of Steed's slide as the RBI single drives in a run. Sportswood scores. It's 2-2. Alive up now. James on first. First pitch. Outside for ball 1. Throw down. Not in time on a bad throw by 4th. And James steals 2nd. Now Alive has a runner in scoring position as the next pitch is at the letters, 1-1. Slider got a strike that time. Bradwick set and delivers. 3rd pitch ripped to the right side, off the first baseman Backman's glove into shallow right field. Porker fields. James is trying to score. Throw in, not in time as an RBI single by Stan Alive puts the Hot Corners up 3-2. And Jeb Jumps is up. Alive takes off. First pitch ripped into right field. That's another base hit as Alive's going to go to 3rd. Or Wanga's throw will actually hold him. Keep him honest at 2nd as there's 2 on. With still only 1 out. Bo Belter up now with 2 runners on. Belter looks at 1 outside for ball 1 on the slider. Slider on the inside corner now, 1-1. Bradwick set. 3rd pitch ripped to right center field. It's going to get down and all the way to the wall as it's misplayed. Another double for Belter as he holds up there. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play as the Hot Corners extend the lead 5-2 as they've scored 4 runs in the inning. Now Bobby Bash up looking to continue the onslaught here against Bradwick in the 5th. First pitch on the inside corner is a strike, 0-1. Strike 2 in the outside corner, 0-2 the count now as Bradwick calms down. Swung through the third pitch is Bash. He strikes out again today for the second time as Bradwick gets the second out of the inning. 2 outs now, runner in scoring position for DeGrande. First pitch driven to right center field. That's going to chase a Wanga back as he's in the gap, but he'll make the catch on the warning track in front of the wall for the third out. 4 come across the score for the Hot Corners, though, as they extend the lead to 5-2. Bottom 5 we go. It's Rod Forth to lead off here in the 6th hole for the Blowfish, catcher today. First pitch is in foul territory. Bash giving chase. It's going to get into the seats. 0-1. Good effort. Second pitch curveball, line softly into center. Belter slides, makes the catch. Good play from the returned outfielder. 1 out now as Porker's up. 0 for 1 today. Looks at a slider at the knees. 0-1. Heater ripped up the middle. That's a base hit for Porker as he's going to get on here with 1 out. Belter gets it in quickly to hold him to a single, though. 1 on and 1 out now for Cheyenne Hill. 0 for 1 today, batting a measly 133 on the season. First pitch called a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Peter called a strike at the knees, 0-2 now. Curveball swung through it for strike 3. Runner is out as the quick reflexes from DeGrande on the drop third strike prevents the runner from moving up as there's now 2 outs and a runner on first for Ricky Kwan. Peter at the knees called a strike, 0-1. Forkball below the knees, 1-1 the count now. Slider at the letters, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Curveball popped up, right, shallow right, jumps out. He's under it, and he'll make the catch for the third out as Kaiser navigates the inning, only giving up a hit, and he holds the 3-run lead for the Corners. To the 6th we go, it is 5-2. Holmes leading off here against Bradwick, who's at 91 pitches on the day. Probably nearing the end of his leash as the changeup is high for ball 1. Next pitch is ripped down the right field line. That is hooking, and foul. Would have been a home run for Holmes, but instead it's a loud foul ball. 1-1. Fastball inside, 2-1 the count now. Chased inside, fouled off by Holmes, 2-2. Ball high, 3-2 the count now as that fastball was way out of there. Next one is lined down the right field line. That is gonna hook. It's just fair as Awanga cuts it off and gets it in quickly as Holmes is held to just a single. Leadoff hitter on now for Sportswood. 1 for 2 with the double as that will spell the end of the day for Lad Bradwick. Joanna Heater, the hard-throwing reliever from the Blowfish lineup, is in the pitch. No earned runs giving up so far on the season. Here in the 6th game, his first pitch is inside for ball 1. Grounder softly to short. Barehanded by Stanley, fires to first for the out as Holmes is safely at second. Now Burko up, 0 for 1 with a walk, and I believe a ground out. Strike 1, 0-1 the count as that's a fastball from Heater. Curveball inside, 1-1. Curveball grounded to first, backman will field and tap the bag for the second out as the runner advances to third on the play. Runner third now for James, who has a 1 for 3 with an RBI single to his credit. Ball way inside, almost. That was a changeup that almost cracked him. 1-0. Heater is high, 2-0. Heater's looking to find the zone again. Ball high, 3-0 the count now. Next pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Got to take those, 3-1. That's still down the middle, and that's going back up the middle as James drives in his second run of the day. 6-2 your score now for the Hot Corners on the second consecutive RBI single by James. Alive up now, 1 for 3. Has a single and an RBI. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. I took off early. James going to get caught. No! Shit. Well, James is picked off trying to steal, and it's only going to be a 1-run inning for the Hot Corners, but they do extend the lead. 6-2 now to the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the order for the third time today. Wanga leading off this inning. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Wanga looks at the slider on the inside corner. 1-1. Two-seamer skied. Shallow left. Alive coming in. He'll call off Holmes. Makes the catch for the first out. Bring up Marvin Steed has a triple and an RBI to his name today. Heater ripped foul, just late as that. 0-1. Curveball ripped up the middle. Another hit for Steed, his second of the day. He's now 2 for 3. He held to just a single thanks to Belter. Fast runner on first now for Gutterson. Two-seamer high, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Good pitch out from Kaiser. Curveball called a strike at the knees, 2-1. Forkball ripped the right. Just past the jiving dumps. Jiving dumps. Oh my God. Another single. Gutterson has his first hit of the day as it's 2 on for Harry Backman, who's 0 for 2 with an RBI groundout. Curveball froze him. Checked the swing. 0-1 the count. Two-seamer swung through 0-2 now. Very quickly ahead in that count is Kaiser. Both runners are stealing. Throw to third is off of Bash's glove as the runner tries to score, and he will on the error. 6-3 your score now as they pull within a run as Gutterson also steals second. 1-2 still the count as Backman did not go after that inside slider. Fork ball skied to softly to the left. The line will slide, but it's not going to do much as it's a single for Backman. Another run comes in to score on the play as it's 6-4. Stanley up now with 1 out and 1 on. First pitch outside, ball 1. Third ball inside, 2-0. Two-seamer called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Slider ripped to left center. That's going to get into the gap as the runner was going on the play, and it's going to be a successful hit and run. Live does track it down at the wall, but the runner will score easily all the way from first as it's a double for Stanley. 6-5 your score as fourth is up now. First pitch called a strike, 0-1. Slider froze him at the knees. Strike 3 called as Kaiser comes back and gets a quick K. Now Porker up. 1 for 2 today, batting 100 on the season. First pitch is high, ball 1. Ball inside, 2-0. Two-seamer ripped up the middle. Holmes is there to make the catch as she was holding the runner, and the inning is over. 3 runs score, though, for the Blowfish. 1 thanks to an error by Bobby Bash at third. It's now 6-5 to the 7th. They've now made a game of it here as Heater comes in for a second inning of work. Alive looks at the first pitch high, ball 1. Next pitch is outside, not even close. 2-0 the count now. Third pitch right down the middle, pulled way foul as it was a changeup, 2-1. Just ball outside, 3-1 as you hear fourth mishandle it. Fifth pitch hit back up the middle, but it's going to hang as Quan is able to scoot under it and make the catch, 1 out. Now jumps up, 2 for 2 as a single, 2 singles and a walk to his credit. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Second pitch hit up the middle. That's another base hit for Jumps as he keeps his hot day going. 3 for 3 now as he's at first again. 1 on and 1 out now as Belter's up. Runner takes off as the first pitch is called a strike. Throw down, not in time as Jumps beat the throw again. Runner in scoring position now for Belter. Second pitch hit down the right field line. Hooks foul, 0-2. Just behind on that one he was. Heater tries to pick off Jumps at second, but he gets back safely. Third pitch, line softly to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Longa fields and fires it back in as Jumps is trying to score, and he does slide in just before the throw. 7-5 now your score. Another RBI for Belter. Now Bash up. Runner takes off on the first pitch, called a strike. Throw down from fourth is not in time. Belter steals second again. 0-1 the count to Bash. Swung through at 0-2. Rip to right. First baseman there to field it as runner gets back in time, though. 2 outs. Now DeGrande up with a runner to RBI opportunity. That's driven deep to right center field. Going back Wonga at the track, at the wall, looking up. It is gone. 2-run bomb for Tiny DeGrande. 4th of the season, and it's now 9-5 Hot Corners. That'll bring up Holmes as Heater's day is done. New starter and reliever Jeffrey Jenkins is coming in. He must be one of the replacements for Simba Delano. Jenkins anyway, ready. First pitch, inside for ball 1. Now Holmes looks at another one high, 2-0. Strike on the inside corner, 2-1 the count now to Holmes. Fourth pitch hit up the middle, right to Porker though, on a hop, fires to first, 3 outs. Hot Corners do push across 3 runs though, thanks to a 2-run homer from Tiny DeGrande and an RBI single from Bo Belter. Bottom 7 to go. It's 9-5. Shan Hill here leading off against Kaiser. He's probably entering his last inning of the afternoon. Giving up 5 runs today. And jumps overran that. That's going to be a single. My God. What in the fuck did I just witness? Is that its error? No. Okay. Good. I overran that. That's on me. Now Ricky Kwan. First pitch inside. Ball 1. Slider called a strike. 1-1. Curve ball chased after in the dirt. Kaiser comes off the mound, fires to first. 1 out as the runner advances safely. That'll bring up Wonga. 1 for 3. RBI dud. So he doesn't drive in runs very well. Why? He's at the top of the order and rarely ever has to. Ball 1. Throw to third. Not in time. A stolen base for Hill. Or third now. 2-0 the count. Curveball called a strike. 2-1. Slider outside. 3-1. Work ball grounded back to the mound. Kaiser looks the runner back. Fires to first. 2 outs. It's now the Marvin Steed here. Heater ripped to right. That's a base hit. Run will come in to score now on the miscue by myself. Steed has another RBI on the day, and it's 9-6. Hot Corners. Gotta bring up Gutterson. 1 for 3 today. Slider ripped to left center. Leaping is Holmes. It's off her glove and ricochets to center. Steed got a good jump. He's on his way to third as we speak. He will slide in safely. Runners at the corners with 2 outs now for Backman. Slider outside. Ball 1. Two-seamer called a strike. 1-1. Heater ripped up the middle. Diving is Holmes. She'll make the catch. That'll end the inning as Holmes makes a great athletic play to save another run as Kaiser gets out of trouble in the 7th. 9-6 your score to the 8th. Gotta bring up Sportswood to lead off here against Jenkins. First pitch skied softly to center. Coming in is Kwan. He'll run it down. 1 out. Hung up. Bring up Burko. 0 for 2. Has a walk today. First pitch driven to dead center. That'll chase Kwan back to the warning track. He's at the wall. Looks up. It's off the wall. He couldn't do anything with that as Burko's running into second with a double as the throw almost got him. 1 out double there for Burko. That'll bring up James. Flipping the lineup over for the 5th time today as James is 2 for 4. 2 singles. Strike at the letters. 0-1. Hit up the middle. Jenkins makes the catch. Burko is doubled off, of course, because he's slow as molasses. And Jenkins immediately gets out of the inning. Bottom 8 we go. 9-6 your score. Stanley will come in and face the new reliever. Grump Everbright. Why not? Bring the veteran in. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. Screwball swung through it. 1-1. Heater popped up in front of the mound. Everbright calls for it. And he'll make the catch. 1 out. Easy out there for Everbright. And that'll bring up Rod Fourth. Grounds the first pitch softly to short. Holmes comes in, fields and fires. Catch made by Sportswood for the 2nd out. That'll bring up Porker. 1 for 3 today. Batting under 100 now in the season. First pitch called a strike. 0-1. Second pitch ripped foul. 0-2. Screwball low. Went that way. 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. 2-2 the count now. Curveball popped up, shallow right field, going out his jumps, calling for it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Everbright in the 8th. Top 9 we go. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Stan Alive leads off here. He's 1 for 4 today, has an RBI single to his name. Jenkins looks at 1 high for ball 1. Or Jenkins throws 1 high, I'm sorry. Alive looks at 1 at the letters. 1-1 the count now. Ball low. 2-1. Ball high, 3-1. Ball low. So 5-pitch walk to Alive as he jogs down to first to lead off the inning. That'll bring up jumps. 3 for 3, double and 2 singles. Ball outside, 1-1. 1-0. Jesus Christ. Alive takes off as the pitch almost hits jumps. Throw down, not in time. 2-0. 2-0 count now for jumps as he's looking for Jenkins to come in. Inside again, 3-0 the count now. And Jenkins walks jumps on 4 pitches, back-to-back walks to start the inning for the Hot Corners. As they got 2 on for Bo Belter, 2 for 4, double, single, and 3 RBIs to his name. Jenkins looking to get out of the jam. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Side ball 1. Drop by fourth. Runners retreat. 1-2 the count now. Belter looking to drive him in. Ball low. 2-2. That slider never threatened the zone. Slider outside again. Almost got him. Full count now. Ball 4. 3 straight walks to start the inning for the Hot Corners as bases are loaded for Bash. And that'll spell the end of the day for Jeffrey Jenkins as Mindy Marshwater will have to come in to bail him out. Lefty set at the belt. Here's the first pitch to Bash. Outside for ball 1. And it hits him. It's a beanball off of Bash's hip as he's going to jog down to first. Run will score on the play as it's now 10-6 Hot Corners. 3 walks and a hit batsman to start the inning as the Blowfish are just working themselves out of the game. First pitch outside DeGrande, a 1-0. Next pitch is called a strike, 1-1. Outside ball 2. 2-1 the count now as Marshwater went to straight rattle. Next pitch lined right to the first baseman Backman, who's going to tap the first base bag and double off Bash. What are the fucking odds of that? The infield was in. 2 outs. Runners at second and third now as that's up to Holmes to drive him in. Ball way inside, almost hits her in the face. 1-0. Low ball 2. 2-0 the count now. Inside for ball 3. 3-0. Outside ball 4. Another walk. Hot Corners draw their 4th walk of the inning as they move the bases loaded again for Sportswood. And here comes the closer Julio Hooper to try and get out of the jam. First pitch is at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is inside for ball 1. Count even for Sportswood. Third pitch driven to right center field. That's chasing the fielders back to the warning track, to the wall. It's off the wall as first run scores, second run scores. Sportswood stops the second with a double. It's a bases clearing double, and it's now 13-6 as the Hot Corners busted open in the 9th. Burko up now with a runner in scoring position, and the power against lefties activated. Ball way outside, 1-0. They're trying to pitch out here. Ball outside, 2-0. It might be an intentional walk here. Ball 3. It looks like an intentional walk. They don't want Burko to damage him. They saw his performance in the second game of the year. Burko gets intentionally walked. That's the 5th walk of the inning. 4 first intentional. 4 others were not intentional, and there was a hit batsman. James up with 2 on and 1 out. Or 2 on and 2 out. First pitch swung through for a strike. 0-1. Swung through it again. 0-2. Hooper looking to get out of it. Third pitch, pulled foul. 0-2 still. Swung through it in the dirt. Bad handle by fourth, but he makes the play at first for the final out of the inning. As Hooper does get out of the jam, but 4 runs score for the Hot Corners on the back of 5 walks and a hit batsman. Bottom 9 we go. It's 13-6 Hot Corners. Everbright will stay in the game to try and finish it out for us as Hill leads off. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Curveball inside, 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1. Screwball popped into foul territory. Bash going over. Going back. Makes the catch for the first out. Way to chase that down. 1 out for Quan now. 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first hit of the season. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Screwball hit up the middle. There it is. Quan gets his first hit. Speak it into existence, and it shall happen. It'll be 1 on and 1 out now as we flip the lineup over for Wanga. Switch hitter rips it to the left. Dash dives. It's over his glove. It's going to be another hit. 2 quick hits here as Everbright's working himself into trouble. Here's Marvin Steed. First pitch hit the left center. Belter runs over. Makes catch for the second out as runner tries to tag. Throw to third. Drop by Bash as the runner would have been out. First and third now as Gutterson's up looking with another RBI opportunity. First pitch below the knees, 1-0. Fair ball called a strike, 1-1. Screwball outside, 2-1. Ball inside, 3-1. Heater ripped to right. It's going to hang up. James runs in and makes the catch to end the game as the Hot Corners and Buckwing get revenge against the Blowfish for last year. Final score, 13-6. 14 hits for the Hot Corners today, 12 for the Blowfish. Pretty even hits spread. One error committed in the game by third baseman Bobby Bash. There was also a bunch of walks drawn, as our lineup drew 7 walks and 1 hit batsman. Bash was pelted. Belter got a walk. Jumps drew 2 walks. Alive got a walk. Burko drew 2 walks as well. He was intentionally walked one of those times. And Holmes drew a walk as well. He also struck out 5 times. Everyone in the lineup got a hit except for Bobby Bash, who was plunked at the end of the game, so he's probably not feeling too hot. On the Blowfish side, the only person not to score a hit was catcher Rod Forth. Everyone else managed at least 1. Kaiser goes 7 innings, gives up 5 earned runs, affords 4 strikeouts, and picks up his second win in as many starts, as Everbright gets the 2-inning save, because he did come in a save opportunity, and then we scored out of a save opportunity. So it's a 2-inning save. Bradwood gets saddled with the loss after 5 innings, giving up 6 earned runs, 8 hits, and 2 walks. Joanna Heater goes an inning and 2/3, gives up 3 runs on a homer. Jenkins goes 1 1/3, gave up 3 earned runs as well, and he also walked 3 batters. Marshwater goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up a walk and a run. And Hooper goes a third of an inning, gets a hit, gives up a hit and a walk and a strikeout. Marshwater also plunked the batter. Here are your players of the game. Jeb Jumps, perfect, 3 for 3. Draws 2 walks, gets a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. He also has 3 stolen bases on the day as well. Bo Belter is 2 for 4. He had a stolen base, scored 2 runs, drove in 3, and had a double and a single. Steve goes 3 for 5. He had a triple, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, stolen base, and 2 runs scored. All in all, pretty dominating performance once again. Although it was close there at the end, but we did manage to get out of it thanks to the Blowfish's very weak bullpen and their lack of control. After Joanna here, they don't really have a good relief pitcher. Other than their closer, he's pretty solid. Julio Hooper is pretty solid. But by the time he got in, too little, too late. Let's sim these games here and see where the standings shake out as we remain perfectly undefeated at 6-0. Heaters beat the Wildloads 10-7. The Wolves lose to the Buzzards 8-4. Freebooters beat the Sawteeth 15-12. Holy crap. 16-3. I don't know what the other score was. Jacks win 9-4 over the Wildloads. Buzzards beat the Overdogs 8-5. Moose beat the Sirloins 5-2. Wild Pigs beat the Sandcats 5-1. And Platypi, they're going to beat the Beewolves 8-2. Nemesis lose to the Jacks 6-3. It was close there. And the Herbisaurs win 4-3, get their second win of the season. 2 in a row for them. All right, in the Super Conference Beast Division, we remain at the top, 6-0. Freebooters close behind at 5-2, tied with the Wild Pigs. Moose at 4-3, and the Herbisaurs finally get off the schneid, win 2 of their last 2 games, and move up to 2-6 on the year. Boss Division, Sandcats sit at 4-3, still at the top. Moonstars and Blowfish tied at 3-4 behind them. Sirloin sitting at 2-5, and the Sawteeth are 1-6. In the Mega Conference, the Epic Division, the Heaters and Platypi at the top at 5-2 apiece. Wideloads and Grapplers tied for third at 3-4, and the Beewolves sit at 2-6. And in the Monster Division, the Crocodons are 6-1 on the year, finally suffering their first loss last episode. Jacks are 5-3, Nemesis 3-4, and Buzzards and Overdogs tied at 2-5. All teams have at least managed a win on the season. But we are still in command of our division for the time being. We're 1.5 games ahead of both the Freebooters and Wild Pigs, who we've both beaten, I believe, this year. Ooh, we draw the Moose next time up, the power-hitting club that they are. That's what they're known for. They drop bombs. They don't run well. They don't hit contact. They just go for power. Defense is solid, I guess. It's average. Rotation and pen are pretty good, though. They're a solid rating there. Let's check our player developments here. Any signings in the free agent market? We have something for Stagleaf. Improve his power, but drop his contact. Sirloin Jones is overconfident again. He's losing more junk rating. Might have to look to replace our closer sooner rather than later. Peralta's down to $7.2 million, but he's still, I think, 1.7 million above where we need to be. Guys, Cherry gets some work on his junk there, so he's improving. Would like to see that. We're not going to sign him, but I like to see what he goes for. Schnitzelstein. They all dropping their prices. Iker Schwartz watches dodgeball, increases his fielding. That's good for a catcher right there. Might lean me towards signing the man. Nah. Got a player development trait here for Amazo Hayes. Another one available for Tyrok Smith. Interesting. There's one for Stan Alive. Jock drops his price. Moses feels stiffer than usual. And Kason Odom loses his... He's also losing... They both lose fielding. Oof. Yikes. That's bad. Alright, well, let's look at our double choices and see what we got. So we have teeth whitening for Hayes, which it would improve his velocity, which he needs, but that's a very high chance to get K-Dud. I haven't seen anything higher than 15%, but that's generally, it ranges from 5 to 10, 15% to gain or lose traits. So I don't like my odds there, so might steer clear. Rachel Rhubarb, still that one. That's probably going to be gone after next game, and I don't have enough money to get it now, which is sad because that would be something nice to give her. Let's see. Stadcleaf. Plus power, lose contact. Yeah, probably not going to worry about that. He's only backup quality at best, so. That's the one trait he's got going for him, so I don't want to ruin that. Bobby Bash, increased power and contact. Well, he doesn't really need it, but food for thought. Stand Alive, increased power and contact. He also doesn't need it. And Tyrok Smith, 678,000. Increase fielding and junk, but lose velocity. Well, the junk is what he does need to work on, but I don't know if that's going to be worth it. I mean, a lot of these are going to be give and takes. I don't like those. I mean, I'll hold off on these for now. I don't see anything that really piques my interest, if you know what I mean. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and if you made it to the 46-minute mark, thank you so much for sticking around. Leave a like on the video to show people that this is some good content, and give me the confidence to keep doing this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in as we record our 6th straight victory. I'll catch you in Week 7. This is the Nasty One, signing off. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, okay. I'm reading it right. Okay, we are 6-0. Okay, I can't count. My bad. I just scared myself. Anyway, guys, yes, I will see you in Week 7 next time. Thank you for watching. This is Nasty One, signing off.